Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Hyundai Sonata. This one is the N line, so that basically means this one is the faster version of the Hyundai Sonata, and this Sonata will compete against the Camry V6 and the Accord 2.0. But let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, let's go ahead and take this 2021 Hyundai Sonata N line on a test drive and see how it does. Such a beautiful interior, and everything is very easy to reach, and super simple interior. Does look very nice and luxurious, and very easy to use. Let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, so driving this 2021 Sonata N line, it's very responsive. Seriously, you hit the gas and that thing just goes. As I said, such a beautiful interior, a ton of red stitching, and seriously, it's a really nice car. But let's go ahead and take it on the highway and see how it does. There is normal, sport, and there is sport plus. We're gonna go ahead and keep it on sport. And seriously, this thing just goes. Wow, this thing grips perfect, and seriously nice and planted, and wow, very impressed. And such a beautiful car, and just so responsive and so torquey. Well, anyways, under the hood they're going to be a 2.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is connected to an 8-speed automatic dual clutch. It's a wet dual clutch transmission. They are using it in the Veloster N, the automatic Veloster N, the 2021, and such a quick transmission. Nice and responsive. Paddle shifters are nice and responsive. And this 2.5 actually sounds pretty good. I really like the way how it sounds. Yep, definitely nice and torquey. But anyways, a 2.5 turbocharged, it produces 290 horses and 311 pound-feet of torque. And all I can say is that this engine and transmission is amazing. It does get up to speed very quick, and that 8-speed dual clutch is very fast. It does have all the safety features, the lane keep assist, blind spot, braking assist, and all these kind of stuff. So it's really nice to have. But wow, seriously, very nice, and I'm actually very impressed. And the car feels nice and light. Steering wheel is nice and direct. It's actually very direct when you put it in sport mode. It's about the same, but it does get a tiny bit heavy. down to the first gear. Brakes feel very nice and solid, and wow, seriously, such a great car. Suspension is a little bit on the stiffer side. I'm not exactly sure if it has adjustable suspension. I doubt it. The suspension does feel very stiff even in normal mode. Yep, definitely some wheel spin right there, but wow, it's very nice and grippy. It's about 60 degrees outside, and those tires are doing a pretty good job gripping. Oh, wow, I'm seriously impressed. Such a beautiful car. But let's go ahead and activate the cruise control. Let's go ahead and set the steering assist, click the cruise control button, and then set the cruise control, and basically the car is doing everything right now. I love the N badge in the bottom of the steering wheel. The steering wheel itself, the design of it is okay. I feel like Hyundai should have went with another design. It doesn't feel as sporty, but it does have some red stitching on it, which is nice. But I really wish that Hyundai went with a different steering wheel design. So for the screen, it's a 10.25-inch screen that honestly looks amazing. It is finished in gloss black. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And by the way, this car has ambient lighting. The ambient lighting is right here, right underneath that silver chrome trim. But seriously, this interior looks really nice. The car is nice and comfortable, a tiny bit stiff, but it honestly doesn't, it's not a deal breaker. It's really nice and comfortable. But I really wish that the suspension was a tiny bit softer, or I wish that it had an adjustable suspension just like the Veloster N. And by the way, the price on this one is $34,000. Wow, seriously, such a beautiful, quick sedan, and the fit and finish is amazing. For some reason, I felt like the 1.6 not as solid as this one. This one feels nice and solid. The road noise, wind noise, everything is very good in this Sonata N. I'm not exactly sure if there's any difference between the 1.6 and this Sonata N line when it comes to insulation and the windows and how quiet the cabin is, but this one feels a tiny bit softer, or a tiny bit quieter. As I said, the transmission feels very solid. Brakes are beautiful, nice and touchy. A ton of space. This is the 8-speed automatic shifter, 2 USBs, 112 volt wireless phone charger right there, a good amount of storage place, and seriously, a really nice car. Even in normal mode, this thing sounds really nice. There's a good amount of sound that is coming from the speaker, but doesn't sound as fake as some of the other cars I drove. I seriously love this Sonata N line. I think they did a great job. And there is actually a launch control. So basically, when you brake boost it, it gives you a message on the screen saying that the car is ready for launch control, and You could basically launch control this Sonata online, which is nice. The DCT transmission is a little bit on the jerky side around town, but on the highway it's nice and comfortable. It's not jerky. It's a little bit jerky around town, that's all. But I think they did a great job with this Sonata. A place where to put your phone, 2 cup holders, gloss black, looks okay. It does collect a good amount of dust, and right here is going to be a good amount of storage place in this armrest. Seats are beautiful. They're finished in Alcantara and leather, red stitching, and seriously, I love the design of the seats. They are nice and hug you. They're nice and they hug you in place. Really good. So around corners, this car is very, very good. The gauges are 12.3 inches. The screen is 10.25 inches, and the design overall is beautiful in this N-Line. Actually, I'm hearing a little bit of pops and crackles from the exhaust, which is pretty cool. Probably tuning this Sonata N-Line, or tuning the exhaust, or doing something to the exhaust, definitely will make it pop and crackle. So wow, that's actually very nice. It's really hard to hear, but if you actually listen carefully, you could hear the pops and crackles, which is nice. But yeah, as I told you guys, the interior is beautiful. I love the red stitching. So I did actually try launch controlling that thing, and I did it with Sport Plus mode. I'm definitely not gonna put that on the camera, so you guys are not gonna of course see it. But the front tires were spinning like crazy, and I really did not like the fact that they were spinning like crazy. I know the traction control turned off, and when it said when I brake boosted it, it said basically launch control does not meet requirement or something like that. So I'm not exactly sure what this car needs for it to meet the requirement of a launch control, but I'm gonna go ahead and brake boost it here again in sport mode, see what happens. Yeah, definitely nothing crazy in brake boosting. Traction control is pretty good. The wheels spin a tiny bit and the car just goes, but I just hate the fact that it doesn't have enough power from a dead stop. But other than that, like on the highway, trying to pass someone or accelerating, doing like maybe 20-30 miles per hour, it does a great job. But from a dead stop, it doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna go ahead and accelerate one more time here, but I'm not gonna brake boost it. And let's go ahead and turn off the AC. Alright, that actually felt better. Felt more responsive. And then basically the car pushed me back to the seat once and then pushed me again, and that was without brake boosting. I'm not exactly sure if that has to do anything with the AC too, so I do have the AC turned off, but yeah, I just don't like the fact that it's not responsive when brake boosting. So overall, I think this car is beautiful. It sounds amazing. Interior is beautiful. The seats are very comfortable and they do hug you in place really good. So taking this Sonata N-Line around corners, I think it's honestly amazing. Accelerating from a dead stop when brake boosting, not really the best. MPGs are really good, 23 in the city, 33 highway, and 27 combined. So overall, I think it's a great car, but accelerating is a little bit kind of weird from a dead stop. But anyways guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Faraz here at Key Hyundai in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this beautiful 2021 Sonata online. If you guys are interested and if you guys are around, make sure to come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the information and link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.